Sophie Lawson was born on a chilly Wednesday morning, the 19th of February, 1986, in the bustling and iconic city of London, England, United Kingdom. Growing up in one of the world's most diverse and dynamic capitals, Sophie was surrounded by history, culture, and endless opportunities. From a very young age, Sophie was a dreamer, a girl with her head in the clouds and her heart set on being seen. As a Caucasian British girl growing up in London, Sophie had features that were classically English. Soft brown hair that fell past her shoulders and warm brown eyes that held both vulnerability and determination. By the time she reached her teenage years, Sophie's body had developed into a chubby, curvaceous frame. Standing at just 5 feet 3 inches, 160 centimeters, she was on the shorter side, but her presence was anything but small. At 190 pounds, 86 kilograms, with a G-cup bust, Sophie was built for curves, not for conformity. She was short, soft, and undeniably feminine. But in 1990s London, where the heroin-chic look of thin, waif-like models dominated magazine covers, Sophie felt like she had been born in the wrong era. Growing up in London was not easy for a chubby girl with a large bust. School was a battlefield. Other children called her names. Boys laughed at her. Girls whispered behind her back. Sophie learned to laugh along to avoid crying, but the tears always came later, in the privacy of her bedroom, with the door locked, staring at a reflection she didn't recognize. Her parents, loving but traditional, tried to help. Her mother put her on diets. Her father encouraged her to join sports teams. Nothing worked. Sophie's body refused to shrink. Her G-cup bust remained. Her 190 pounds remained. Her 5 feet 3 inches frame remained stubbornly, unapologetically chubby. She left school with average grades and a below-average sense of self-worth. She worked retail jobs, office jobs, service jobs. She dated men who treated her poorly because she didn't think she deserved better. She spent her 20s feeling invisible, or worse, visible for all the wrong reasons. At age 30, Sophie Lawson had a revelation. She was standing in front of a mirror in her tiny London flat, wearing a dress that was too tight, crying because she hated what she saw. And then she stopped. She looked at herself, really looked. Her brown hair, her brown eyes, her short, chubby, G-cup body. And she thought, what if I stopped fighting this? What if I just let myself exist? She created social media accounts under her real name, Sophie Lawson. No stage name, no gimmicks. She posted her first photo, a simple mirror selfie in a black dress. She wrote in the caption, "I'm 30. I'm 5 feet 3 inches. I'm 190 pounds. I'm a G-cup. And I'm tired of apologizing." The response was immediate. Hundreds of comments poured in. Women wrote to her saying they felt the same way. Men wrote to her saying she was beautiful. Trolls wrote to her saying cruel things, but for the first time in her life, Sophie didn't cry. She blocked them and kept posting. At age 32, Sophie Lawson booked her first professional glamour modeling shoot. She was older than most new models, shorter than most of her peers, and heavier than the industry standard. But she had something that the 20-year-old models didn't: authenticity. The photos were raw, sensual, and unapologetically real. Sophie did not suck in her stomach. She did not hide her stretch marks. She let her brown eyes speak directly to the camera. The photos went viral. Not because they were scandalous, but because they were honest. Women everywhere saw themselves in Sophie. The short girl, the chubby girl, the large-busted girl, the woman in her 30s who refused to fade away. Today, at 40 years young, Sophie Lawson is a successful glamour model and influencer with a loyal following across the globe. Her brown hair and brown eyes have become her trademarks. She rarely wears heavy makeup, preferring a natural look that lets her features shine. She posts a mix of professional photo shoots, behind-the-scenes content, and honest, often emotional posts about body image, aging, and self-acceptance. At 40 years old, 5 feet 3 inches tall, and 190 pounds, Sophie exercises every morning, but her routine is gentle and sustainable. She does not believe in punishing her body. She believes in moving it with love. Her morning routine includes 15 minutes of gentle stretching or yoga, 15 minutes of walking outdoors whenever possible, and 10 minutes of light strength training focused on her back and core to support her G-cup bust. She does not run, jump, or engage in high-impact exercise. "I'm 5 feet 3 inches and 190 pounds, she says. "My knees don't need that kind of drama." She is also careful about her appearance in simple ways. Her brown hair is kept healthy with regular trims and quality products. Her brown eyes are always framed with a subtle eyeliner that makes them pop. She wears clothes that fit her short, chubby, G-cup frame, often from plus-size brands or custom-made, because she believes that everyone deserves to wear clothes that make them feel beautiful. In her free time, Sophie loves to travel. She has visited 15 countries, including France, Spain, Italy, Greece, and the United States. Her dream destination is Australia, where she wants to see the beaches and the wildlife. She also loves watching movies, particularly romantic comedies and British dramas. Her favorite film is Notting Hill, which she says captures the magic of her hometown. Sophie Lawson loves fast food. Her guilty pleasure is a fish and chips with extra vinegar and salt, a side of mushy peas, and a large chocolate milkshake. She posts her meals unapologetically, often with the caption, 5'3", 190 pounds, G-cup, 40 years young, and still eating what I love. Now, at 40 years young, Sophie Lawson is living proof that it is never too late to become who you were meant to be. She is a successful glamour model and influencer, adored by followers across the globe. Her brown hair is still soft, her brown eyes are still warm, and her G-cup bust is still real. She lives in London, close to the streets where she once felt invisible, but now she walks them with her head held high. She still exercises every morning. She still eats fast food every week. She still cries when she reads messages from fans who say she changed their lives. But she also laughs, loud, joyful, unapologetic, and she lives her life exactly as she is, a 5 feet 3 inches, 190 pounds, G-cup, brown-haired, brown-eyed, 40-year young Londoner who finally loves herself. "I used to think that turning 40 meant disappearing," she says. "But I've never been more visible. I've never been more confident. I've never been more me. And me, it turns out, is pretty great."